great airplane. On the takeoff roll, the C-130J is 143rd. Clear left wing. There's the high performance climb for you. C-130J has accumulated over 20 billion flight hours. Did you know it was also a bomber? It has carried the largest conventional weapons in the world, the Moab, the mother of all bombs, pushed out the back of the C-130. Every branch of the U.S. Army operated the C-130. In 1963, a C-130 actually landed multiple times on the deck of the aircraft carrier Quonset, part of the test and evaluation project. The C-130 is ready to put your cameras on the C-130. You think that fuselage, the body of the aircraft, looks longer than the C-130 you're used to seeing? Well, you would be right. C-130J-30 is 15 feet long, like higher, farther, faster than all of the C-130. In just 2 days, a Lockheed test team broke 6 world aeronautical records with the new C-130J. Now, watch as Major Pat Driscoll of Wakefield, Rhode Island comes by. He'll set up the minimum radius turn right at show center. Nice steep turn by Major Driscoll. The C-130 powered by 4 Rolls-Royce turboprop engines, putting out about 4,700 horsepower each of them. Now we're coming out as the G-forces try to bleed off speed on the C-130J. Beautiful tight turn. Driscoll's father was in the 143rd for 15 years on the C-130 navigator. Major Driscoll has flown the KC-10, the F-15C, the C-130E, and of course the C-130J. He returned from a deployment in Afghanistan only last week, his 6th deployment in 4 years. He's in a tight left turn right now. He'll transition to a shallow right-hand turn as he comes by into the belly pass. Get your cameras ready for the belly pass. The co-pilot is Captain Ryan Nugent from Manchester, New Hampshire. Correct, and make that a deeper again. Captain Nugent started his career in the Air National Guard as an enlisted flight support technician. In 2005, he graduated from the Euro-NATO Joint Jet Pilot Training Program at Shepherd Air Force Base, Texas. He also returned from Afghanistan last week, flying alongside Major Driscoll. The third crew member, the loadmaster, is Master Sergeant Dean Cook, from Kingstown, Rhode Island. Sergeant Cook has served with the 143rd for more than 26 years. His return from Afghanistan last week marked his 10th deployment to Iraq and Afghanistan. Now coming by at a high-speed pass, get your cameras ready as they come by. At over 250 miles an hour. On 4 variants of the C-130 to include the C-130A, the H, and now the J model. The J model with a range of over 3,000 nautical miles has a maximum takeoff weight of 164,000 pounds. Some of the variants of the C-130J such as the ones in my old unit flying the C-130Js from Pennsylvania Air National Guard, also include aerial refueling capabilities, making their range 10 engine range. This aircraft has a maximum speed of over 410 miles an hour. And can carry some 44,000 pounds of payload. It's the modern computerized cockpit of the C-130J that allows the aircraft to be flown by this crew of only 2 pilots and a single loadmaster. Here comes the C-130J at a high speed pass. Look. The 143rd carried the first J-model aircraft, first formation combat aircraft, the first J-model combat personnel aircraft while deployed. Rhode Island Air National Guard was one of the first U.S. units to operate the C-130J. Was critical to the development of the aircraft as a combat platform. Rhode Island Air National Guard has flown in every major combat action since Desert Storm. They've flown in Kuwait, in Kosovo, in Iraq, Afghanistan, and the Horn of Africa. They set up further landings. They're going to be coming in for a steep assault-type landing, keeping the aircraft high on final approach to avoid contact with enemy ground fire, and then dumping the nose on over, touching down in the first portion of the runway, and then you'll hear the sound of the engines and propellers change as Major Driscoll applies full reverse thrust. Don't slow the airplane down, it's just a very, very short couple thousand feet of runway, and then watch carefully because he'll keep the reverse thrust on and actually taxi the aircraft backwards. Here we go for the assault landing. The C-130 set a very unusual record way back in April of 1975. The South Vietnamese C-130 was the only flyable aircraft at Quonset Air Base near Saigon. The pilot, Major Bong, was able to take off under fire with the C-130 containing 452